It's so much fun when we get it recorded. Okay, so there's two things we have to do here. We have to graph and we have to set up an equation so that we know what to graph, okay? Manuel has $15 to spend at the county fair. Can anyone go to the county fair for $15? That seems kind of cheap for me. Okay, the fair costs $5 for admission and 75 cents for each ride ticket and 25 cents for each game ticket. Write an inequality and draw a graph that represents the number of ride and game tickets that Manuel can buy. Okay, so we're just going to write an equation. So we have ride tickets, we have game tickets, we have an admission, and then we have so much money we can spend. So let's write the equation. So we'll start with ride tickets. So how much does a ride ticket cost? You guys, and then we'll talk about what's our X, what's our Y. Okay, plus we want to play games, right? How much are games? 25 cents. And then I shouldn't have written here. Okay, so I'm just going to rewrite it because I'm writing too big. Okay, then how much does it cost to get in? $5. And how much can Manuel spend? Can he go over 15? Can he spend 15? So that means it can be less than or equal to 15. But that's all I wrote. Okay? So now let's move the 5 over. Bless you. Okay. Now, can we be in the negative for this? So we're only going to look at our positive. So we're going to have 3 boundary lines, our y-axis, our x-axis, and then our actual line. So now what we need to do is we need to talk about how many tickets we can buy. So we're going to put, it doesn't really matter, but we're going to put game tickets on this side. We're going to put ride tickets on this side. I apologize to anyone that writes huge. And I don't even have to write that huge, but can't write small to fit everything in. So we're just going to use... So tickets, you can't buy you can't buy half tickets, right? You can't say, oh, I'll take 5.5 tickets. You can't do that, right? You can only have whole tickets. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna plug in 0 for R and get how many game tickets we have. We're gonna plug in 0 for games and we're gonna find out how many ride tickets. And the reason we're gonna do that is because those are our X and Y intercepts. So this goes back to, I wanna say section 2.2 or 2.3 when we were finding the X and Y intercepts. So we're gonna plug in 0 for R and 0 for G. So if I plug in 0 for R, I get 0.25 G is less than or equal to 10. Divide by 0.25. And how many game tickets can we have? Roughly. Oh. How many game tickets? Whenever. $40. So we can have 40 game tickets. That's what G means. G means game tickets. Okay, now we're going to plug in 0 for G to find out how many ride tickets we can have. This one doesn't come out as pretty or as nice as the other one did. How many tickets, roughly? Yeah, so we're approximately 13 tickets. Because you can't have more than one ticket, right? So 13, especially because it's less than. So we need to figure out what our what our axis should be. So we're going to put this as ride tickets. This is going to be our R. This is going to be our G. And now let's count. This is 0. What should we count for the game tickets if we're going up by 40s? How about, what do you think? 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yeah, we can go with that. Let's do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So we know we're going to have a point there because we know when we have 0 ride tickets, we have 40 game tickets. And then ride tickets.
LRHS TV, it is on channel 2 and streaming at this time.
Let's do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And we know it's somewhere in between. And then is our line going to be solid or dotted? Solid because of it's less than or equal to. If we plug in 0 for R and 0 for G, is that less than 10? If I replace R and G with 0, is that less than 10? So it's this side, so I'm going to shade here. So basically what that means, you guys, is that I can get a maximum of 13 ride tickets or a maximum of 40 ride tickets. That's what I can do. And then anything in between. But I can't go over 13 ride tickets and I can't go over 40 ride tickets. Okay? That's what that means.